Oh man, so it's Friday night and my painter's behind me and supervisor is absolutely phenomenal. What happens is this customer wanted this house done. We worked a long day, started at 7 o'clock in the morning, and they hustled all day long. They show up here at the house at 5 o'clock and they start masking, start painting. And if you tackle it with a team and have team in mind, absolutely things get done. The other thing is when you do things, repetition is the only way to get to perfection. And these guys absolutely have their process perfected. Yesterday, you can see that Miguel was training and supervising and perfecting that guy. So he's just starting out as far as spraying. He's been with us as far as prep and caulking and process of masking and scraping and priming and doing the trim paint. And that's when he's graduated to the next level, and that's operating the spray machine. And that's only done under Miguel's supervision, okay? So he has a way that he wants to show him. As you can see, he's showing. So he's got the level of leadership. Man, I gotta get a drink. So he's got the level of leadership. Is number one, I do it. Number two, you watch me do it. Number three, I watch you do it. Number four is you might as well just do it on your own, okay? So that's a level 4 leader, and that's what we're doing here. As you can see, he just handed that off, and he's gonna watch him, okay? It's Friday night, don't even know what time it is. I can't even see on my phone what time it is because I'm videoing. So. It's a couple hours. The guys showed up from the time they turned their key off on their van to the time that we're gonna turn the key on to leave. And leaving would include all cleanup, everything caulked, primed, masked, and completed. So that's what we got going on. So here you go. Here's another example. So after a really hard day today, these guys have worked since 7 o'clock this morning. It probably got up at about 90 degrees or more, and they put in a long day. The customer had this big 2-story house that he wanted painted, and so we brought all the crew here. We showed up at 5 o'clock to complete this house, right? So we showed up at 5, that's when people go home, that's when we showed up. Now, the other thing is you can show up twice. I have a feeling, and I enjoy working with these guys because they show up twice. How do you show up twice? First, you show up in body, or you're there, right? You show up in person, or physical aspect, you show up. Number two, you show up and you get something done. You're all there. Mentally you're there, physically you're there, and you get something done. Smile Mile Painting. All your painting needs in your house completed with perfection.